Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is update number 14 for my pan those eyeshadows. Now if you watched my previous video, I listed all the reasons why I haven't posted in a while. And long story short, if you care, I left my caboodle in Colorado with basically all but one of my eyeshadows in the project. So my progress is like okay, but I do have a few bonus pans, and that's also why I'm late to upload this, because I wanted to give myself progress, and it happened. I finally got my caboodle like the end of August. So before October happens, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna just get my bonus pans out of the way, because if you watch my update for my Child of the 80s project pan, I posted about this. This is the Balm Springs long wearing blush in full swing, and as you can see, wow, I need to fix this lighting. As you can see, there is pan, and I'm very happy to have pan in a balm shade. I have a few of these. I would like to have pan in all of them, but I'm not pushing that. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about my other bonus pan that doesn't have anything to do with another project. I hit pan in this shade up here. I will let you read what it says, what the shade name is, but I was wearing this in my with the balm shade in my crease. I was using this in my crease, and this I was putting in the outer corner, and I hit pan in this so easily because I had to pack it on. Like, you really have to like pay attention to this shade and like really like build it up to the intensity you want. And then I was also wearing this in my inner corner. It has a nice dip. I really want to hit pan in it, but this is my fall look right now because it's fall. And this type of look is a very summery shade. So I had a really good time with this. So now I have pan in this shade, this shade, this shade in this palette. And I love this palette so much. So I'm happy to have pan in this. This is a big accomplishment considering like I still have so much shadow in this thing, but regardless, I'm happy about it. So those are my bonus pans. I'm really happy about it. And now we can get on to my regular eyeshadows, and I'm gonna start with my Too Faced White Chocolate Bar. I had the shade Cake Batter, and they're really right in this one, and there's not a ton of change. Like, I'm not like, I don't know, I was using it with my Jeffree Star palette, and I was using it as a transition shade, and it worked well for that color palette because it's, you know, kind of orangey. I'll give you a swatch. Not that you can probably see it on my hand, but it's a little bit orangey. So it's a transition shade, and I don't expect to have pan in this anytime soon. Although if it wasn't in my caboodle, if I wasn't stupid and took it to Colorado, maybe I would have some more progress in it. Oh well, can't worry about that anymore. So next I'm going to talk about my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon, just the shade Cashew Chew. I have really good progress in this, actually, even though there's no pan. But I've been using a dense brush right over here in that side of the heart, and there's a really nice dip. This is the transition shade I used in this look, and it served me pretty well. I mean, I like it as a transition shade, like it's a nice shade, but it's really slow going, so I'm just dropping everything today, aren't I? But that's okay, and if I had to repress this, I wouldn't be all that upset. So anyway, done and done. It's happening. I'm focusing on this transition shade, and after this one, maybe at the end of the year, if I don't have pan on the Cake Batter shade, then I'll like redo my like a redraw all my shadows and start fresh, but I would like to have pan in this palette because I don't have any pan in it. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about my Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I had the shade Drunk Dial. Try not to blind you. Right over here. And I have been making like I've been using a long brush, like a thin like packing brush to do my outer corner with this. And I've been using this one in the crease for this look. And so this look is like my fall look, and this is a nice fall palette for that. But no pan. I was hoping I would have pan in it. It's happening. Like, I'm hoping that any day I'll be able to see pan, but, you know, we'll see. But I really, like, if I could go back and not repurchase, like, if not buy this palette, I would, because it's not really that great. So hopefully I have pan in it. I have to use a base on my eyes where I put this shadow, otherwise it looks like a muddy mess. So it stayed pretty well today. I'm pretty happy with this look as a fall look, so I'm not upset that I haven't finished it, but you know. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about my ColourPop Cloud Spun palette. I had the shade Pixie Stick, and this was a casualty on my journey, on its journey back to me. It's fine, but I had to repress it, and so it looks kind of bad, like it doesn't look good, but I almost hit pan. Like I had pan like right in the middle, and so the structural integrity was not very good, especially since these are like softer shadows. But I'm making progress. Like right on top here, there's kind of you can kind of see a side pan, and I'm almost hit pan in it. Like I know that it's happening. I'm wearing it on my inner corner right here, like this half of this eye look, and I like it for that. And then I'm wearing this shade right here in the inner corner. I really love this palette. So yeah, I'm happy about this. I'm happy that I've been managing to integrate like the majority of my shadows into this look. So there's that one. I have a feeling that I will have pan in this, possibly Drunk Dial, we'll see. Okay, and last but not least is my e.l.f. palette. This like really old ridiculous one, and I was working on this green glittery shade right here, and I hit pan. I'm very happy with it. This was the only palette of this challenge that I did not take to Colorado, so I had no choice but to work on this, which was probably ended up working out well for me because this shade is not my favorite. Like I don't gravitate towards these shortest sort of shades, and I probably never would have gotten pan in this if it weren't for this challenge. But here is, I'll give you a swatch. Here's what it looks like. It's like a green base with gold flecks in it. I kind of swatched it in the same place as that cake batter shade, but yeah, it actually served me well. Like I didn't have any issues with it. I wore it on the outer corners with a goldy bronze color in the inner corner, so it looked pretty nice. But I actually hit pan on this fairly quickly. Like this palette would probably be nothing to pan if I wanted to start doing like one of these shades like every time I, you know, do this challenge, which I don't know, maybe, we'll see. So yeah, I hit pan on this one, and I have 2 bonus pans, so I get to pick one eyeshadow, and I hope it's a fall eyeshadow. I hope that it works out, or like an orange maybe, so it could go with my cake batter shade, but I can't be picky, so let's see what I get. Okay, I'm sticking with my 475 number, so let's randomize. Number 17. Okay. Alright, let me see what it is, and then I will come back. Okay, I finally got a single shadow that is not the bomb. Number 17 is... Why do I keep dropping things today? Number 17 is the Pacifica single eyeshadow in treasure. It is a gold, and it looks like this. I'm pretty happy with that. I can't complain about a gold. I haven't had too many golds in this challenge. So I will figure out how it works with my eyeshadows and my looks. It could very well work with this one. I could figure out another one. I'm not upset about this. I've never hit pan on a Pacifica shadow, and I am looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.